turn. Online. Race match. Here comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Got it. Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Are they trying to slow down the pace with a projectile? Trying to control their opponent here from a distance. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. The low heavy hits. Neither of them willing to back off here. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. KO! Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Got their eye on the air. Big gap between the two fighters, so they throw out a fireball. Player 2 kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. Knockdown. They gotta be careful here because a full drive gauge can erase what life they have left in a flash. Going in, springs forward with a drive rush. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Hits them with a stopping bomb. Good instincts to spend resources while they have them to tack on, connects with the throw. Jumping in with the crossover. Knockdown and maximum crashes out the cage right there. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. Flatline zone. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Overdrive jackknife. Air slasher. Fireball from very long range. What's next here? Looks like they want to re-establish their game plan with fireballs. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Takes the chance to hurt him. Very solid corner touch. Takes a trip. Blocks the low heavy. Checks him with a projectile. KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Player 1, there's the wall spot. They can't do anything now. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Barely blocks the jump in. Jackknife maximum cuts clean through him. Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Experiencing burnout. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Anti-air in the clutch. Burns out. Closes it out. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. This is the time to use fireballs to chip away at an opponent. Fires without warning. Both fighters look to set things up as they continue to jostle for position. Connects with the throw. All betting it all on the drive rush. Closes the distance. Whip goes to the air. What are they gonna drive rush? Fires off an air slasher. A jump, sets up with the jump in. Forward rush. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Looking for the definitive end to this round with a level 3 super. Does not leave anything to chance with that super finish. Player 2 is a force to be reckoned with.
Comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight? Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Blocks the jump in. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Checks with a projectile. Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. Blocks the impact, but they're still pushed back. Oh, with the drive impact. Player 1 chases them down. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Very solid corner switch. Avoids getting cornered. They break things off to take a quick breather. Shoots off a fireball up close. Throws them to negate the block. Life lead opens up. All right, what's coming up next? Jump! KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Hits them with a stop and pop. Grabs them. They trade. Were they baiting them into that? That's how you force your opponent to do what you want so you can get a punish. Zones with the fireball. Smart play with the throw. Going in. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with the chance to score big here. Time to reassess the situation. Drops him hard. Barely blocks the jump in. Are we good? There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Sneaks in the throw. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Was well in range to score the throw. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Side switch. Now they're on the defensive. Opts for the throw. Steps in for the throw. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Big low reaching heavy. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Throws out a projectile. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Player 2 chases them down. Can tech the throw, takes a trip. They can't squander this punish count. KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Very solid corner switch. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Throws out the fireball to check them. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. What'll happen here? Hits them with a stop and buy. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Jumps. Player 2 holding on to KO. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Shows the medium kick, brushes that off and keeps going. Both players look for something to work with, but neither are getting the opening they want. They're waiting for the opportunity to bust this match wide open. Plenty of health, full gauges, left drive impact misses. Handle with care. You can't drop drive impacts. Player 2 can't let this and whiff. They're wide open. Both sides getting ready. Ooh, what a smart throw. Amazing. Holy. There's a drive impact. Noticeable life lead is a comeback turns out. Whoa, critical art now. This is going to hit for a critical art. You gotta imagine that this is not only gonna wreck their life bar, but also their nerves. I can't believe it! Answers with a fireball! They didn't take the throw? Player 2 has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage! They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Sticks out a kick. Connects with the throw. Jumps, pops him with a shoulder. Shoots off a fireball up close. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. Will that drive impact get punished? You do not want to whiff an impact. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Takes the chance to hurt him. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup? Likely KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Holds out with the block. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Gets out of the corner. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Drive gauge gap here. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Dashes. Good heads-up decision, opting for the drive impact. We have super arts on deck. There's still a chance to turn this around. Closing it out with a super art finish. Nice and clean. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Jump in, finds the mark. Sticks the combo. Decent damage. What's next? At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Throws out a projectile. Looks like they want to re-establish their game plan with fireballs. Hit back with the overdrive vertical. Neither of them willing to back off here. Experiencing burnout. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Jumps in. Oh, slick reactions with a vertical roll. The low. What'll happen here? The low kick hits. Ooh, what a smart throw. What now? Goes off beat with the aerial rolling. What a finish. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Trouble from up top. Low heavy. Hit back with the overdrive vertical. In with a backstep cross-up attack. Excellent jumping. Spends it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it. This is going to hurt. Player 2 needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. Okay, slick reactions with a vertical roll. Presses for a reaction with a rock. Yo, you got a cheat sheet? What are you jumping in for? Player 1 gets the win in a convincing fashion. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that comeback. Connect with medium kick. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Throwing on even more pressure with the fireballs. Solid combo. Decent damage. What's next? Goes in on the impact for nothing. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? In a dire situation. KO! Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. Get out of the corner. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Player 1 can't use any experiencing burnout. Quick breather. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Hits them with a stop and bomb. Dashes out the gauge right there. Oh yeah, that's what I like to see. Chin, wheel, rip-off. Player 1 can't use any drive. Drops them. Crowns them from above. What a finish. Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with.
Comes a new challenger.
We're about to see a mirror match go down, where they can match each other move for move. This is the hardest kind of match. Who will come out on top? Starting the action off with some fireballs. No heavy. Goes for the fireball. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Both sides have full drive and plenty of health. Let's see how things open up. Will they use their drive to break through or to turn up the heat? Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Knockdown. Box him with a target combo. Long low attack hits. Combo with the target combo. Reads their mind and techs the throw. They don't need to go for anything big. Even a light tap to win this round. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. They take some time to back off and regroup. Who's going to strike first? Jones with the fireball. Both fighters are weighing their options and looking for an opening. Big low attack to pick up the win this round. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Misses the drive impact. Miss your mark with an impact and you're open to a punish. Throws them to negate the block. Going in. Dashes forward. Burnout activates. Player 2, a super art. The super doesn't hit. Experiencing burnout. Quick breather. Can they claw their way back and give themselves a chance to win? That's a big gap. Who's going to close it? Close range projectile. Extra spicy shoryuken crowns them from above. Flashes them. Now they can use drive. Oh my, what a finish! Player 1 survived that tense mirror match. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Checks him with the projectile. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? The fighters are at a standstill. What's going on through their heads? Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Are they trying to beat out the jump? Lays on the pressure with the projectile. Jump in, finds the mark. Checks with the projectile. Knockdown. Both players have near empty super art gauges. Whoever can build theirs up first may have a big advantage here. I want to see how they manage their SA gauge here. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Nails the anti-air. Can't tech the throw. Closes the gap for the grab. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. Life lead opens up. The punish counter gives them a great KO! Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Medium kick hits. decides to meet them in the air. Shows the medium kick. Breaks those shins. Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. Ooh, there's a side switch. This could be big. Both fighters planning something? It's a good spot to use the super. Oh yeah, that's what I like to see. Rip-off! Ooh, that pumps the brakes on the impact. Nothing stops this train. More fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Closing it out with a super art finish. Nice and clean. Did not miss that chance and takes the round. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Open, crowns him from above. Connects with the throw. Throws a fireball. Low heavy. Carried to the core, throws him. What now? Wow, reads the counterattack. Nailed. Will this super art do anything? Somehow manages to block the jump in. Sets up with the jump in. Close range connect. What a finish! Player 1 survived that tense mirror match.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who is going to come out on top in this fight? Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Blocks the jump in, throws them down, backs them into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Definitely saw that counter coming. Trips them up. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Blocking a jump in attack means you're at a disadvantage, so they should be looking to anti-air instead. Combo with the target combo. Throws them to negate the block. Knockdown. Heats it up with a combo into super. Gets scooped from down low. Gets him. Player 1 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Gets the jump in. Jumps. Throws him. What's next? Closes the gap for the grab. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Taking stock. They both have full drive gauges to work with. Overdrive arts give moves a big power boost at the cost of using some of the drive gauge, so meter management is vital. Player 2, nice read with the cannon spike. Still slugging it out at this range. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Manages to block the jump in attack. And whips! They're wide open! Player throws them. Okay, the low. This is a critical crowns them from above. What a finish! Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Big stage blow. Sticks the combo. The attack is parried. A parry here puts drive gauge in the bank, which really could help later in the round. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Will they incorporate that full drive gauge they have into their game plan? It'll be interesting to see how both players utilize their drive gauge to dictate the terms of the match. This is a real back and forth match. They definitely know what the other is capable of. Takes a trip. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Holds out with the block. Shows a medium kick. Okay, creating some space here. Player 1 chases them down. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. Projectile to try and change the situation. Trying to read each other here. Dashes forward. KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Jump. Jumps in. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Hits him with a stopping block. Dashes. Pumps the brakes on the impact. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Bring in the heat. Scared money don't make no money. Spins it all for the Shinryu rip-out. Make smart use of the game. Good, super. All the throw connects. Both sides getting ready. Both of them back off. They may be preparing for the final exchange. Reads the jumping, closes it out. Player one gets the win in a convincing fashion.
Comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight? Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Tries to bait him with the projectile. They're not going to allow any jump-ins. Wow, shut down. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Knockdown. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're going to eat tons of damage. Grabs him. All right. Player two pushes the opponent into the corner. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Uses the fireball to try and establish their pace. Gets the jump in. Gotcha! Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Jumps? Oh, easy tag. Anything could happen here. Uses backup to create a chance. Player two chases them down. Oh no, they're stunned. Player one has depleted their drive kick. Big low attack to pick up the win this round. Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Jumps up. Connects with medium kick. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player two can't use any drive moves without burning out. Knockdown and super hard brushes that off and keeps going. Goes for the throw. What a back throw for damage and vital positioning. Pokes with a medium kick and eats it. Notice a taps him on the toe. In your face, yet wraps it up with a decisive combo. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Switches sides via backup. Blocks the crosser. Good read. Throws him. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. All the throws connect. Oh, here we go. Player one can't let this simmer. They gotta crowns him from above. Ooh, the drive attack hits the opponent. Super receive kick. Bro is aiming for max BPM here. Player tip drives and back misses. Whirlwind shot. A projectile to say, get off! Oh, they switch and whips! They're wide open! Clutch, anti-air! Quick medium poke! Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? In attack range! Low heavy! This can lead to some big damage! Throws! I called it! They are done! Player one made some smart moves there. Great game. It's not over yet. Just believe it's time for that run back. Close range projectile. Takes the opponent out of the air. This is a chance to dictate the pace. Player one chases them down. Taking stock. Lots of aggression from both sides. Can they use the corner to mount a comeback? Does not want to get stuck in the corner. With the throw. Throws him. What's next? Takes a trip. Gets the knockdown, and now, good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. From up above. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Life lead is opening up with KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Gets the jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. They return to center stage. Knockdown, and player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Experiencing burnout. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. One mistake here is all that's needed to finish the round. Still scrapping for control of the space. Block connects with the throw. Player 2 needs this to lead to some big damage. Come here. Back into the corner. What setup do they have? This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. Pleasure. Flatline zone. Player 1 gets the win in a convincing fashion.
Here comes a new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Goes for the throw. Goes for the low kick. Backs them into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 2 with the life lead. All right. Okay, creating some space here. The fighters take a step back to reassess. Time for a new game plan. Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. The jump in is denied. Gets the jump in. They're barely hanging in there. Can they hold out any longer? Big low reaching heavy. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Denies the low heavy. Opts for the throw to close it out. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Checks them with a projectile. Checks with a medium. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Jumps in. Player 1 can build off this lead. Time to sit on the lead. Very slick with the combo. Jump. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. There's the wall splash. They can't do anything now. Manages to not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. Blocks it. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. We're at a standstill, but we may see an eruption soon. Drops them hard. Player 1 can't let this simmer. It corrects them. Closing moments of excellent block. A jump. Genius read with that throw escape. The low. A jump in. Flatline zone. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Jumps. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Blocking a jump in attack means you're at a disadvantage, so they should be looking to anti-air instead. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Tries to bait him with the projectile. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Knockdown. That drive impact is blocked. Impact's a no-go. Gets the knockdown, and now barely blocks the jump in. Hits him with a stop and bop. A quick breather. Medium kick hits. KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Jumps up. Just out of range for that throw. Grabs him. Jumps in. Time for a drink. Breaks those shins. Smart stuff, poking out that range to zone the opponent. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Gets the throw and continues on the offensive. Going wild with the throws in the corner. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Drive rush to keep it going. Barely blocks the jump in. We're at a standstill, but we may see an eruption soon. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. In with the luminous. Not much life left, but their drive usage blocks the low kick. What now? Player 2 wraps it up with a throw. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Opens with a jump into Low's blocked. Zones with the fireball. Player 1 won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. What's next? Looking for a hold. Change of plans. Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super art. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Jump! Solid anti-air. They push their way out of the corner. Oh, here we go. Dangerous range here. Gotta do better than that. With super arts into play, it's really anything goes at this point. Blocks the low kick. What now? Impact squat. Meets them air to air. Goes to the air. Throws them. What's next? Players. Oh, what's this? Who's coming out on top? It is over. Player 1 really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama. Open, this can lead to some big damage. Breaks those shins. There's a change of sides. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Reads their mind and techs the throw. These two fighters are perfectly synced. Player 2 has the life lead. There's still a lot of fighting to be had. It's anyone's match. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Takes a trip. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Projectile to try and change the situation. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. The low doesn't connect. Will they try experiencing burnout? Sticks the combo. Player 1 is gonna have to wait for that drive gauge. Can they stick it out? Blocks it. Genius read. Blocks the low heavy and... Okay, creating some space here. They need to rely on their instincts here. Both fighters are weighing their options and looking for an opening. Jump! KO! Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Gets them with the anti-air. Holds out with the block. Scrapping it out up close. Will gain control of the match in the early going. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Low heavy hits. Mix up incoming. Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. Checks them with a projectile. They both have full hits them with a stop and bomb. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Jumps in. What a reaction to go air to air. Jumps. Side switch in the corner. Knockdown springs forward with the drive rush. Still scrapping for control of the space. In with the luminous. Jump. Finishes it with the anti-air. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Throws a fireball. Getting tipsy with the devil inside. Player 1 managed their drive gauge well to create lots of opportunities for themselves. Let's see if they can maintain this rhythm. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Low heavy. Fades out the low kick. They're taking a step back, change of plan. Okay, here we go. Drops them from the air. Player 1 reads the counterattack. Player 1 with the rhythm, owning that space. And whiffs, they're wide open. Yo, cut that foot. Reads the jump in perfectly. Get out of nowhere. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
Comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checking how their opponent reacts to fireballs. Denying them a breather there with a long-range fireball. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Gets out of the corner and creates some distance. Stays cool and counters. Takes a trip. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. Well-timed corner switch. The corner makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Projectile to try and change the situation. Burnout activates. Player 1 has depleted their drive gauge, but this is gonna be bad news. Wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player 2 managed their drive gauge well to create lots of opportunities for themselves. Let's see if they can maintain this rhythm. Plenty of life left. A full drive gauge to work with. Smart use of the invincibility on the overdrive tension. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Their will to win is really being tested. Perfect excuse KO. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Checks them with the projectile. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Plenty of space between the two fighters, but who will decide to close the gap? Will they build meter or just go all in on each other? Gaining some meter would open up the opportunity to deal huge damage. That's easier said than done. Definitely saw that counter coming. Knockdown. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Gets the jump in. KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Immediate jump in. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Oh, says no to the impact. You can block impact, but you're gonna lose some drive gauge when you do. They were right to be on guard there. What'll happen here? Reaches out with the lightning kicks. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Peppers them with the lightning kicks. Big throws. That throw will do some good damage. You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Throws a fireball. Doing some quick planning. Knockdown and... Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Somehow Neck throws them. Both sides finds the target. They're in range. The low kick hits. Flatlines them. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Street Fighter 6.